Alright lads, we're back at it again with another tour, because apparently you guys loved the last one, so I'll do another one of my ships, because I have a lot of them and I would love to tour all of them, but only so many are actually good. So this, as you could probably see, is a airship. And if you couldn't see that, then I'm confused. So very large, of course, as I'd like to make my things large. I like things that are large. So first we'll start from, as usual, front to back. Now this is a lot more of a smaller one, to be honest, so this might be a lot shorter. So in the front, the main hull is all made of lightweight alloy, so it can actually fly. So in the front, if I'm correct, we have the ammo storage, covered by a bunch of stone, which to be honest might not be the best defense, but you know, it's fine. We have that. We had a little, if I get in here right, yeah, a little thing to help us in pitch. You may also notice about just the microphone is that I don't have the volcano erupting when I'm trying to turn my mouse. It's because I actually have a mouse pad now, because earlier I did not, believe it or not. So anyway, down here we have the cockpit, I guess you could say. Most of this is just decoration, as per usual. There's, you know, pilot, go pilot, and a bunch of other stuff. You all know that I like decoration for the 13 people, or technically 100 people that actually watched the video. Again, thank you, that was very nice. So then we have AA guns on the top. We have this little, like, not sure what to call that, I guess like a lounge area. It has a little hatch, not houch. It has a teleporter, so I can actually get in here from the cockpit. There is a teleporter right here in the corner. Now I will say this thing is not the best at roll, because there are 3 small little like side wings with propellers on them on the sides, and it's okay at roll. My bad. We have some shard cannons right here on the side. We have turning blades. On the back of the cockpit, we have some propulsion. Really, these kinda don't matter, because most of our propulsion comes from these 4 giant jet engines on the side. And I made them to look like they're just kind of strapped on purpose, because really, how do you expect a giant ship like this to not be improved of any kind? Or, anyway, here's another shard cannon. Here's my detection system. Sorry, my brain does not want to speak English today. So we have some visual cameras, we have some retro reflector, detector, jeez, laser rangefinder, and some IR cameras and stuff like that. It's all that boring stuff. So then here's the main armament of the entire thing. These, I'm not sure if you could call this a bomb bay or a nuclear bomb. Whenever this thing drops its payload, my game lags immensely. I'm not even kidding. It is terrifyingly just so many bombs. It is very, very scary. If you were to ever try and get below this thing, you would die immediately. Your entire ship would just explode. And we have some bottom-facing AA guns. Then we have some more compartments. These are just full of engines, because this thing needs a lot of engine power, which I'll show you mainly why in a second, or maybe more like a minute. Another bottom side AA gun, some more AA guns, and more Indians, as I like to call them sometimes. Here's just a giant back propeller, more turning, and then a giant tail fin with our glorious flag. So then, we have a little radio dish, or strategic antenna, as the game likes to call it. And then you might have noticed that there's this little tube thing. This leads into where the compartment where all the quote-unquote, like, helium or whatever is. I'll show you actually how the ship stays in the air. So these are all just material containers. This thing is both a extreme bomber and cargo ship at the same time. Now this goes on for a while, and then there's a chair at the end. Then the main reason this thing actually stays in the air is because these things. Giant, very large, just propellers below all of this. And there's a lot of them. Like, a lot of them. And then, yeah, here's all the bombs. So yeah, it is very terrifying. Let me just reach into there. So, oh, we have some more AA guns right here. So, that's the entire thing, and if you're wondering, the bombs are made of explosive warheads, regulator, and a magnet. Because then when they drop, if they aren't exactly on target, they can use their magnet to get towards the target. And then the regulator, if I remember correctly, yeah, it will extend its lifetime, because sometimes it would drop them a little bit too early, or too late. You know, like drop them and then ship would be coming in and they'd already be exploded because of their lifespan. So that extends it so they can actually have time to get to their target. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it was really short, due to just most of it just being engines, propellers, and other just very small things. Oh, and then in the back there's the AI, which is protected by a whole bunch of heavy armor and stone. So here it is. It's very tall because I had to fit it in this very small space because I wanted it in the back because, well, there's the entire center was mostly taken up by the little cargo bay thing. I have a whole bunch of, you know, Soviet flags as any normal person would. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of just trials with it. Because to be honest, I haven't actually played this game in a good while, so I want to go ahead and see how this thing does again. So I'll go ahead and do that real quickly. Alright, so I have started a little custom battle to go ahead and facilitate a you know, a little just a test, as I mentioned. So over here, now you can't see it yet because that's just how the game works. So this is the giant zeppelin or airship. We have 4 aircraft. These aren't exactly the best aircraft because, to be honest, I'm not well, these are fighters to be exact, but I am not very good at making fighters. I am just good at making very large aircraft. So anyway, there are 4 fighters, 1 airship, 50,000, my bad, materials starting per team, and you get, or these, AI would get 0.5 salvage per destroyed material. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and give you a quick, I guess, quick look at what the, fighters would look like. So these are the fighters that I've made. If you've played this game, you can tell they're with the, little, what's it called? The, little, like, prefab thing of the, aircraft, because I don't know how to make fighter aircraft. So, you know, they're just, aircraft with, some missiles, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, they just have some missiles, or torpedoes, one of the two. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 giant aircraft, as we have toured just now. So I will go ahead. Okay, there. Alright, okay. There we go. My bad. I was just trying to figure out the controls. I haven't played this game in a good while. So anyway. So, it's... I may be wondering why I have my game quality on the lowest setting. That's because I constantly have things of this size loaded. So I would rather have, you know, pretty okay textures and not have 2 FPS. Or, no, actually, no, just 2 frames per millennia. So, yeah, let us begin. Oh, yep, it dropped its bombs. Yeah, my game just, you could see my game lag when they all dropped. That's just the pure, oh, they launched their missiles. It's just the pure number of how many they are. It is getting extremely, whoop, one of them just rammed into it. That's not the best idea now, is it? Nope, now he's dead. Yep, that's what you get. Oh, it's dropped its payloads again. God, my PC is gonna like catch on fire at this rate. So one of the aircraft is basically knocked out at this point. The tail fin has been knocked out. That's not good. Yeah, as you can clearly see, it is starting to lean a lot. Ow, my game. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, you can see it leaning because of just barely how it could control, and now without much control, it can... My game continues to lag extensively. There might be a lot of cuts in this because of just how much lagging there is. But, you can see it is extremely... having a difficult time keeping itself in a good roll position. So, there are 2 functioning aircraft left. Oh, it's getting hit by a lot of the bombs. And wait, where's the other aircraft? Wait, is this it? Well, here are the 2 of the 3 other aircraft. It's one of them. Yeah, I think there's... Yeah, so I think... Oh, so these are the other 2 aircraft. One of them is fully dead. There's only one of them fully operational. This ain't good. Yeah, this thing just has a lot of AA on it. So, it can easily deal with, air targets. It also just has really good, targeting system. But you can indeed see it is heavily leaning to the other side. You just heard one of those shard cannon fire. Or shard cannons. Yeah, it may go into the water, actually. If it keeps on leaning like this. It is indeed slightly repairing itself, though. Yeah, as you can see, the quote-unquote main propeller on the back is gone, except it's still perfectly moving. Because the engines are its main propulsion. Even with all of this damage, it's at 95% health, or 95.8% health to be exact. It's trying very hard to take down that last aircraft. Yeah, I forgot how actually okay this aircraft was. So really it's just a stalemate right now. I'll just see what happens. Well, looks like it's going in for a ramming maneuver, and it dives out. Oh, it just rammed into it. That is indeed its demise. It has just been obliterated. Now, there's one left. There's a single one left. And where is it? That's a very good question. Now, what is it shooting at? I'm not sure what it's shooting at. Oh, oh, whoa! It is going downward. What is it doing? Oh, well, it seems to have lost control of its roll. I am beyond confused of what it's doing right now. What? What kind of wheelie is it doing? Last time it was magical mage robots. Now it's a drifting airship, if you were to say. So what is it shooting at? Hold on. I need to go and see what it's shooting at. I don't think it's shooting at anything, to be honest. Well, I would say, since the other ship isn't operational, or the other aircraft, I would call this a zeppelin victory. After probably like 6 minutes. I've been waiting. 6 very long minutes. I've been waiting for this to finally end. So I would fairly call this a zeppelin victory. Alright, yep, that's it. Yes. My outro thing. Yep. That's it. Go do other things. Or whatever you're gonna go do. Yup. See ya.